though. T-Fit here with Fit Bully TV. Most dogs grow up and out, up and out, up and out. We're going to show you again in real time what the work looks like and how much work each dog needs. We analyze and assess the dogs and what we have to do to better them over a course of time. That way we can determine if they will better our program. If they do not, will not, cannot better our program, we will move on. But let's put in perspective and show you guys a little bit of the truth. We got Zara and a good portion of her kids out here today. Zara, come here. So what we have is Mama Mia here. Oh girl, it's hot out here. I know, Mama. It's hot out here. This is her daughter, Cha Cha. You hot? Ah, stay off the leg. Here you go. Here you go. Leave that girl alone. We've got Bam Bam, we've got Harold, we've got Ego, we've got Cha Cha. Look at Cha Cha. Point is this, simply put, people, when you look at Cha Cha, hold on, let me get these dogs down. Hold on, they some hoodlums. And they don't know how to play with no puppy. So she's got to go back with the puppies. That I do know. But this right here, 4 years of work ahead of me, just to be clear. That right there, 2.5 years of work, and we might not even use them. Her right there, 10 months old, she got another 2 years of work. Ego, he's about to turn 2. And somebody told you this happens overnight? Now let me put in perspective, people, and I'm gonna just stay right here. We spend a lot of time investing and analyzing our dogs and how to better them. You cannot better a dog like you can't better a human being unless you know what you're up against and their challenges. Ego has his own challenges. Cha Cha has her own challenges. Bam Bam has his own challenges. Hera is a challenge. Zara, challenging, but I got her during COVID, so I didn't get to solve a lot of the problems I would have wanted to solve for via just communication and just her being more okay with people. And she's actually cool with people, so I was baffling because we take her to the vet. The vet's be like, oh, we just love her. Step over here in the shade, my friend. That way you can get that camera out to sun. Oh, we just love her. She's so good. I'd be like this. For real? That's crazy. She will chew the head of a dog off. Zara doesn't have the patience a lot of times for nonsense. And my homeboy Rich said it best. He said, that sounds like somebody I know. And that was that. Just of it is in each one of those layers I showed you in one of the previous videos, we've layered our work. Ego was a proof of concept. Can we do this? Can we be unique in this space? Can we build a dog up that inspires others? We did it. Bam Bam, that breeding was to create or get some of the old school DNA so that we could turn around and utilize it in the future. Another tool. Let me put this wrench here in case I need to tighten some things up in the future. His breeding, to be clear. And right now it's looking like Cha Cha's the answer. Turn around, and then we've got Hera. Well, Hera, she's got the dog I need in her. she's motivated, she's driven, she's crazy. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing yet, but if it's, I've dealt with crazy dogs. She's loving, so I can manage that. As long as there's more love than hate, you can level the dog out relatively quickly. So we've got Hera now, and she won't even be bred for 3 or 4 years. That's 3 years of work. Because our dogs also don't just sit around and we don't look at them. Look at Zara. You hot, huh, mama? What's going on? I'm always grabbing and digging in her ears and chastising her and see how she's doing. It's funny because Chris the other day, just when you know it's a real dog, man, you know Bam Bam and Cha Cha got me a little bit. Chris was sitting on that bench and grabbed Bam Bam by his head and had him between his legs, was digging in his eyeball. He said, your dog got a stick in his eye. Anybody else would have been like, yo, is he cool? Chris was like this. And Bam was like this. Hey, you think that dog might have got with him? Like, he didn't even think about it because he's a dog man. and he could read behavior, to say the least. Bam Bam and them, I told you guys, they're not even dangerous dogs. They just had a fearful moment. Point is this, we've got literally with each dog you see 2 to 3 years of work. In those 2 to 3 years, we have to move the needle forward and better the dogs. And not all dogs will be even used to do what? Better our program. Some of them will not map out. Right now, Ego's looking like a promising dog, closer to the things that I personally enjoy. Zara, she's done a super good job for me. It's hot in Texas, people. It is hot here. Bam Bam and Cha Cha, I'll be honest and saying, I'm not sure. If I was doubling down and wanting to bet on one of the dogs, it would be Cha Cha, beyond a reasonable doubt. But I love my female dogs. If I was a girl dog dad, I'd be like, I'm a girl dog dad. I've told the guys all the time, I love the girls. They are always, in my opinion, easier to motivate, definitely willing to try, and they learn a lot quicker. Ain't that what they say about real women? They say, well, you know, they're more mature than boys. I'd be like this, prove it. But at anywho, guys, when you look at each one of your dogs, you're looking at 2 to 3 years of work. If you're actually trying to better your dogs, it's going to take you 2 to 3 years of work. If you try to rush the process, you will work 2 to 3 years to create more, to deal with all the problems you've created. So make sure you focus on the 2 to 3 years of work. Pace yourself, love your dog. It is not an overnight thing. It is a journey, because each one of these dogs is a life form. You know what happens when you're managing someone else's life or your own life? A lot goes into it, and just like we learn a lot about ourselves every day, we're learning a lot about these dogs every day. So stay tuned, take care of your dogs. I'm not going to talk you some to death, but we've got 6 years of work ahead of us, and that's just to get to the next few dogs. Even in our next few breedings, we will still have every dog 2 to 3 years of work. That puts us 6 years to get to just one dog that might work out for us. Oh man, until next time.